What? Yo! $100 million? My heart is racing. I'm not even kidding. Like, that is fucking insane. Holy shit. Holy moly. Oh my God. Steak is just, dude, if you want to fix the American economy, fuck the money printer. Steak is the real treasury, dog. What is happening? That is wild, dude. Holy shit. I mean, good for him. Yo, get the fucking bag, brother. Yo. He made a video and everything. What the fuck? Yo.
What? Where? On Kick. What's up? Chat. Chat.
What the fuck?
Let me elaborate. Hold up. Chat. Listen, chat, guys. Listen, I've been really nervous about this. Okay, because this is pretty massive. Okay. Hold up. Let me just
20 months.
I don't want this to get taken down. Hold up. I'm sure we're all good. Yeah, we're all good.
That is crazy.
Okay. Chat. Listen. I'm gonna go full camera just to talk to chat. Okay. Chat, there's a bunch of things about this that are super important to know.
2 years, 70 mil, but up to 100 mil he can make on the platform.
It's not. It's not exclusive. So I'm really happy about the move. I think it's massive. But it's not like it's not gonna be exclusive. So basically, what it means is that
non-exclusive.
It's been exclusive, so it's like it's like only Twitch, right? Daily stream. But I'm gonna be like splitting time in between. I think Hikaru has that a little bit. So like, but yo, Hikaru, I was talking about you. Yeah, so it'll probably be like wake up, just go live, do intro Andy, and just do like normal stuff, and be in the stream here. After that, I'll probably
that's wild.
Over. Sometimes I'll have like full days here, full days there. Chat, I'll just play it by ear pretty much, and it's just kind of how it's gonna be. I think that opens up a bunch of doors for like diversification in a bunch of ways. I think TOS shit, a bunch of.
Dude, that's insane. Okay, when are you gonna get that bag? Absolutely fucking never. First of all, the owners of the website despise me for pushing, for being one of the people that was like responsible for Gamba not being on Twitch. Their specific like mechanism for marketing. So that's number one. By the way, a non-exclusive deal for 100 mil is gotta be a scamaz. I mean, either he fucking fleeced them or he's not being fully honest about like the details of the agreement. Or it's probably a slots contract. You know what I mean? He gets to do Gamba, but he's gonna do it on Kick, and that's it. I assume. Like, there's no shot, but I don't know. But
I think it's kind of crazy. And on top of that, okay, listen.
I'm assuming Twitch will be nullifying his deal with them right now since they're exclusive. So Kick needs to cover the Twitch contract costs and their own draw. First of all, the Twitch contract is fucking nothing, brother. Okay, he's got 100 mil.
Because at the same time, there's opportunity, other things I want to do also, and that's just kind of how it goes.
This is huge, dude.
Yeah, I've been working with Eddie and the people at Kick over on a bunch of things. Chat, it's gonna hard to unwrap it like all at once, okay? But there's a bunch of cool shit, such as in the past, it's been difficult to allocate time to do things that I really want to do. Like I've tried a show before. I talk about like podcasts and stuff like that. There's a bunch of things that I really want to do.
Yeah, you can't do that on Twitch.
Like, put a lot of time because the way that it is that overall, I don't want to say too much about like contracts and shit like that, but overall it's gonna hard to dedicate time and still remain live all the time, because I like doing both, and I think
that's bananas, dude.
It's just been hard to justify it pretty much, right? And I'll have like the time.
I'm posting this on
the
Twitter.
funding I need to actually anything I want.
Get the bag, King.
Listen, I've been working with Eddie for a good amount of time about this. Okay, yeah, I get it, chat. There's a bunch of changes on Twitch, and people are like, "Oh, dude, the Twitch is this, Twitch is that, Twitch is gonna fail," because it's not like that. Like, okay, listen, this is very, very important. Okay, it's not like oh, dude, like Twitch is fucking up, dude. Fuck Twitch. It's not like that whatsoever. It was never like that, and on top of that,
Hi.
ever since the beginning of this idea, it wasn't. It's been a while. It's not like a.
Here's what I'm gonna say about this. Okay, are you ready? Here's what I'm gonna say.
It was like a bigger.
As a fucking Twitch streamer, and as someone who knows him, I'm excited for him to get a $100 million offer. That's fucking great. This is literally what I said about Kick in general. It being in this space is not necessarily a bad thing, because it will absolutely fucking get Twitch's shit in order, in my opinion. Okay? Which is good for the streaming space in general. Competition is good because then Twitch is going to have to treat its streamers better. Competition is good because Twitch will also think twice before making marketing decisions that will actually hurt the consumers. However, there's another side to this, obviously, which is that this is a platform exclusively and entirely funded and facilitated by unregulated crypto gambling. So
I can justify it, and also,
while on the one hand, I see it as like a good thing, a positive thing for someone I know getting $100 million. That's great. On the other hand, I see it as a good thing for the space in and of itself. I do personally think that you know, it being funded and facilitated exclusively by fucking crypto gambling is, how do you know it's 100 mil? The New York Times reported on it. The motherfucking New York Times reported on it. But yeah, anyway, let's keep watching, and then I'll give you my analysis.
There's a bunch of stuff we could do, but yeah, like I said, no, I mean that 100%. It wasn't about Gamba, and probably won't be. I'm getting down the line. There's the things I want to do for sure, with like project and things I want to do. But overall, it's just kind of how it is. Yeah, it's kind of how it is. So it's gonna be like split time. I'm gonna keep it.
I do worry though. Partially because, like, Kick contracts are basically being like, you fucking... Kick contracts stipulate that you have to be shitty to me. So, I feel like things are going to get way worse for me now. Because anytime these motherfuckers come back to Twitch, which they will stay on, it'll be the shit on me, and I'm worried about that. I will admit. Individually, personally.
When the idea came up, I was kind of like...
Welcome back.
I was kind of like, eh... Okay, because I had a bunch of reservations.
Back from retirement XQCL.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, Ghost asked, what about the length of the stream? Overall, believe it or not, I thought, dude, at my age, dude, I did this for so long, I genuinely thought I was going to slow down, okay? But,
I know you are going to donor all this.
I'm biting on, like, way more than I can chew, pretty much. I'm going like pretty much like all in. I'm like doubling down pretty much. Days are gonna be pretty much like 11 hours, something like that, like normal. And I could just gonna sit down in the cavern and just do it all day.
I can't wait for motherfuckers to be like, Hasan's deal is similar at Twitch, which it's not, for the record.
It's gonna be like a... Yeah, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can, because there's nothing to hide. Like, there's quite nothing to hide. I'm being as transparent as I can be. So there are days it'll be like only Twitch. So days gonna be only Kick, and there's days gonna be like 3-7. It's gonna be like 4-6. It's gonna be like 3-8. That's just kind of how it is in terms of hours. Things are so flexible. I don't really have to. Chat, does that make sense? I don't have to like mechanically do it. It's just kind of like play by ear type shit, and I I have to be honest. At first,
his contract is bigger than LeBron James. What?
I didn't even understand it.
No, that's just the.
I went down and I spoke to Eddie for a while about just Kick as a whole, like the company, the infrastructure, the chat, the features, and like getting stuff done is really, really easy. And I think I've been kind of like, the idea kind of like solidified, because I was like, dude, shit, it's actually gonna get there, and I genuinely think that it will.
I can't wait to read this shit.
It's gonna reach
this is
new
so
heights.
bananas, dude.
And chat, I'm telling you, listen, guys, I'm not gonna be like Train. Okay, sorry, Train. Maybe Train's gonna be just gonna watch it maybe at one point. I'm not gonna be teasing Andy and be all over the shit. But listen, some signings are insane. Okay, and I want to work.
How long do you give Kick? As long as regulators, I've said this before, as long as like international regulators don't come after crypto gambling,
build the whole thing.
they have a long leeway.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get a little crazy. I'm telling you, chat, it's gonna get a little crazy for sure.
Hasan signing, you're on crack cocaine.
And yeah, you know what, chat, guys, you know what I like to do. I think a lot of people are like, oh, dude, what about this question? What about this? And they think I'm not going to fucking answer or whatever. Chat, I don't care. Because I have shit on screen. You can ask me any questions, I'll answer it. Chat, there's like literally nothing to hide or whatever. It's like I'm just talking with chat.
First screenshot of the Juice Chat will be the first time we saw ancient hieroglyphics in Egypt.
Jesus. What the fuck?
What is he, mad?
Anyway. Guys,
it's the New York Times, motherfucker!
It's starting to lag.
Yo.
Chat, guys, the bit is going down. I don't even know what's on my screen right now. Chat, hello? Chat, hello? Anyway, nah, I'm just kidding. Chat, guys, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Get the motherfucking bag!
I'm not gonna get crazy about it, okay?
He's blushing!
Okay? Guys, my job is done here, okay? But
yo!
Oversell it.
He's blushing.
Fun. Anyway,
if Kick offered you 100 million, you wouldn't think about it. There is no amount of money. I've told you this before.
Like really crazy
there are platforms I would switch to that I'm open about and I'm honest about. But there are platforms I would not switch to.
That are like TOS and shit like that. Yeah, chat, guys, the chat is gonna be unhinged for a little bit. That's why I didn't go live over there right now.
It's so stupid. Stop capping. I don't give a fuck.
Do the infrastructure, because otherwise it would have leaked it. Right? Chad, the announcement would have been ruined if I set up the infrastructure.
There is no difference with. There's no difference between $100 million and the amount of money I make now with what I do and what I like to do. I don't care to make you feel better, okay? I don't have any interest in fucking saying this.
And then whenever it's ready, boom.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, you know what, chat? Elephant in the fucking room. Okay, that's massive. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Aiden is unhinged. I'm not
True.
That transferred. That I'm blind and I'm fucking I'm dumb and stupid. The red is Aiden is unhinged. And basically, how do I say this?
Bro, money is laid out in front of you. Of course you would take it. Chat. There are literally like genuine reasons as to why I wouldn't do this regardless. But it's not about me anyway. Just listen to what he's saying, okay?
I get it, you get it. But I gotta say it again. By the way, chat, guys, I know this is scripted, by the way. I hope you guys know. They said like...
I texted Ludwig immediately.
They sent the fucking video, okay? And that's it. I wasn't told what to say. I don't have a script. I can't do anything. You can tell, yeah. I mean, I don't like scripts and shit like that. I'm just telling you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, what was I saying, man? This one guy interrupting me, dude. Fudge, man. Oh yeah. Chat. I genuinely want the stream to just feel like the same, and it will feel the same. It'll just be like when I'm swapping over, it'll just be like end starts, and that's it in a story. And it's gonna be just the same thing, and then same thing. And I think overall,
Why are people saying Hasan is jelly?
I get it.
Why can't motherfuckers
some
celebrate
events,
XQC's own individual accomplishments without making up literal fucking,
Some people think,
like making up the exact opposite thing that is happening? That's so weird, bro.
I think
How am I in like living permanently in this dude's mind?
The exact same way
in this chat.
Exact experience of chat here.
Do you think Aiden's gonna be jealous of the signing? Probably. I mean, I hope
that like it just sticks. You know, is super important to me. It actually is.
Because they're mad they are making 100 mil. Why are they getting mad at me then?
It was a good luck and shit like that. Okay, implementing features. Chat. Listen. Of course, it might be a little bit rocky at the beginning, okay, because of certain like things with like chat experience, and I don't think.
Why would I be jealous of this? I want him to be fucking happy. I want him to make a lot of money, and it's good for the entire industry in general.
Literally, I ask for something, it gets done. Like at one point, things are gonna be the same, and then when we add more shit from feedback and we can try features, it'll get done. And all the things that I had in the past, you know, I said, oh, chat, what if we had this? And what if we had that, right? I usually get chat feedback, and we could try features and have it implemented on the website directly. Bro, I had the president on the fucking speed dial, dude. I can just text him, okay? And there's a lot of things that I have listed as priority. I think it's going to be super important to, like, pioneer the fuck out of it, okay? I'm not here to fucking be a sailor on the boat and just row, okay? I want to lead the ship to good places, okay? I mean that. That is super important to me, okay? Other thing, that's
dude,
about it.
My fucking
the same thing. It's,
normie friends are texting me.
Guys, as much I'm trying to hype it up in
my fucking normie
it's
friends are
the same-
texting me.
it's the
Wait,
same
what is
stream, man, I
this?
don't tell you.
I turned on Hasan for a few minutes and saw that stupid Felix signed a $100 million deal. I'm speechless. What the fuck?
Yeah, we'll be
What the fuck?
Yeah, people always said people brought this.
Moms
like,
do watch me.
That's kind of stupid. That's not what it was about. I'm trying to
Aiden said you can move to kick, but on one condition.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
good,
you
man.
can't,
I'm good.
like,
I'm actually
everybody
good.
knows that
Thank
they
you,
like
though.
it.
Thank you for
But
the
it wasn't part of
opportunity.
the
Thank you
plan.
for the invite.
Initially,
I'm
even,
solid.
Even in the middle plan, it just wasn't. Guys, I haven't lied to you guys a singular time since I started talking today. Okay, and that was not in any of the discussions. Not even a little bit. There was no. Basically, the way that I wanted to do it is all in on the project and on kick only, and just do kick as the massive core and just do it all the way out. And if I want to do that, I can afterwards, but it's just not a priority. It's just not. I wish you understood that, because initially, chat, I was like you. I was kind of like this, that, and I get it, right? It was kind of.
No, the reason why this is a non-exclusive deal is because this is good for Kick. They get to farm out from a pre-existing base of users and literally redirect them over to Kick with a non-exclusive contract. The reality is they will absolutely ban XQC. Twitch will probably ban XQC. There will be a lot of hubbub. There will be a lot of controversy surrounding it, because they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You keep, you basically keep farming from the website, from Twitch, and like bringing them over to Kick. And especially if he does something that's like TOS, it's like defeating Twitch's terms of service in a competitive app. It's not just about like taking off their non-exclusive deal, which they're going to, obviously. They will probably take action against that, because I get why. Like they will find a new reason to consider this to be a bannable offense, and they'll do that. This is either fake as fuck or crypto gambling funded. No, it is a crypto gambling funded. That'd be a huge chunk of Twitch viewers lost, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Train does the same sometimes. I know a lot of streamers have been doing it, but none of them, as far as I understand, had an exclusivity deal with Twitch, and they're not XQC. XQC is the largest content creator on this platform for 5 fucking years. Right? And for the record, I personally don't think that this is necessarily a bad situation. It's not a bad deal at all. It's great for XQC. It's great for streamers. And it might even be good for streaming as a whole. You know what I mean? As an entire vertical. Okay? 100 million paid for by gambling addict lost. XQC is a bad person. Like, dude, okay. This is not to defend XQC, and obviously I have a lot of issues with fucking crypto gambling, but let's be real. The infrastructure on this fucking platform, Amazon, is also run by illicit, ill-gotten means. Let's be fucking real for a goddamn moment, okay? It's not like we're running on a platform that's like ethically sourced. Get the fuck out of here. Having said that, it is, I guess, indirect and more normalized versions of fucking slavery, indentured servitude, in comparison to a direct vice that you are promoting in the least regulated, least ethical fashion. The irony, of course, is that Kick also runs on the AWS servers. Anyway, it will, dude, you do defend all your streamer friends. You're talking to someone literally gets no benefit from this whatsoever. The entire website that XQC is going to despise me. Every single top content creator on the website fucking hates me. Even those who I consider to be like friends or friendly to me ahead of time. The entire website despises me. Do you want to know why that is the case? Do you want to know why that is the case? It is because I don't do the thing that you claim I'm doing. It's because when I see something that is objectively unethical that I don't like, for example, crypto gambling and roulettes and slot streams on the fucking platform, I speak out against it. And it's no longer on the platform. So what the fuck are you talking about? Are you that dense? Are you literally that fucking dense that, like, as soon as something isn't black and white in the way that I'm describing it to you, you have no capacity of understanding this. You lose sight, like you have no object permanence. You lose sight of all the other prior things that led you to watch me for the past fucking year or so. Is that what happened? Why do you think I'm saying what I'm saying? Do I genuinely believe it? Or is it because of some other nefarious grifter purpose? That's so stupid.
In the system. I don't want to be third party. Like, I really want to be, like, in the system. We'll see what that looks like, though. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, chat.
Anyway,
any other questions you have?
They're farming clips off of you. Where are they posting it? They can't post it on LSF.
Was made, bro. The trailer was made in half a day. I don't know how they pulled that shit off. Chat, I have no idea how they pulled it off. I have no idea. That is insane.
It took about 10 minutes for chat to make this situation about hating you. Yeah, and it's always like my fucking fans that do it. Scumbags, dude.
My idea was that, but like blowing like crazy with a lot of like being there physically, but we didn't have enough time. It just kind of got squeezed up.
Anyway,
I don't think chat's mad. Bro.
I agree that both Kick and Twitch are their own demons in their own right, but I genuinely doubt that Kick will harbor competitive improvements to Twitch unless it makes serious changes to its infrastructure. Kick needs to make serious changes to its infrastructure. More importantly than that, they need to they need to literally actually moderate their platform. Their platform recently banned a pedophile for soliciting photos from fucking minors. Their platform has Aiden Ross as like their most prominent voice, who's like literally every week saying that like another person should kill themselves or like he wants to kill fucking trans people. Make good changes to your fucking platform, okay? Having XQC on board is a good start, okay? Making big signings is a good start. But on the back end, you have to fucking moderate the platform, dog. It's so stupid. Anyway, sorry, some of your chat is in need of education. I don't think people understand how much you give up. Yeah, I want you guys to understand, like, I mean, I will never get a fucking deal like this from Kick, obviously, but that's partially because I am very open and very honest and say how I really mean and don't genuinely think that it's, you know, I have genuine issues with, like, unregulated, unrestricted crypto gambling casinos online. But having said all of that, there are two separate cases here, like I mentioned.
Eddie, if I have like an idea,
would you take a deal with Kick? No, but you're asking me that question because, first of all, Kick is not offering me a deal. Let's be fucking real. Secondly, even if they did, I would not be interested in it. And they know that already, so they're not going to ever fucking offer me a deal. That's why they like tried to ban me ahead of time. Now, having said that, I don't care about deals for myself. I'm happy in my place in the space. I'm happy with what I do. I'm a profoundly fortunate individual for being able to do the shit that I'm doing on a daily fucking basis. Okay? You take it for 100 million? No, there is objectively no difference in my way of existence between how much money I make now and $100 million. I don't think you guys understand. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe that's foolhardy. But the reality is, well, how am I going to spend $100 million? What am I going to do with $100 million? It's not like I spend all the money I make now. Okay? Bro, you F's for sure taking a $100 million deal? Okay. There's no reason to fucking have this conversation over and over again, especially when I forgot to run the top of the hour ad break, which I'm running right now. If you no longer want to see those ads at the top of the hour, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free. Here's a 3-minute ad break now.
If I did, if I
said he didn't want to leak it, but Kick did, because this makes Kick look like a solid player in the fucking space. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they want Kick? 100% wants people to know how much they paid XQC. They want other streamers to also join Kick. The other streamers, by the way, get the bag. If you want to get the bag, get the fucking bag. I will never tell you not to get the fucking bag. Okay? None of these goddamn companies are. Every single one of these fucking companies have blood on their hands. Kick is a little bit more direct. As long as they're not like directly forcing you to fucking promote gambling or some shit like that, get the motherfucking bag and run. Okay? Sorry. That's just how I feel about the situation. And I'm always going to be on the side of my peers in this regard. Ultimately, get the motherfucking bag, baby. Do it. Okay?
Mr. Master Chef? Yeah, perhaps.
This makes Twitch look like a bunch of broke bitches.
Chat doesn't care.
This is literally that stupid Twitter thing. Take the fucking money. $100 million is insane.
What is it?
Very capitalist of you. This is so stupid. My own personal opinion on the matter, as far as how I conduct myself and what I expect of others, is entirely different. I know that not every single person on Twitch is going to be able to become the next me. Okay, or the next XQC. So if you're a small content creator and you, for the first time ever, see a $3 million deal or a $2 million deal or a $4 million deal and you don't take it, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, what are you talking about? There is a fucking end to this entire fiasco. Okay, we are profoundly fortunate. It's the wild, wild west, but ultimately there's an end to this. No, you can't continue this this situation. You can't continue fucking facilitating the situation unless you have unless you literally have a fucking unregulated, unrestricted crypto gambling operation with like incredibly little overhead that is basically fucking printing money. Okay? I want my peers to make money. I'm happy with them making money. If they go to Rumble, great. If they go to Kick, great. I don't care. Okay? This is why, despite the fact that, like, I believe that the financial markets are absolutely dog shit and it's basically gamba, I still tell you, you should get a fucking 401k. Like, it's stupid for you not to. Socialism doesn't mean you die. Socialism doesn't mean you die when you are no longer a productive worker. Okay? I just want you to understand. What difference is this from Miskiff taking the bag from Saudi government, which you opposed? Miskiff is engaging in fucking whitewashing operations. This is not a fucking gamble. Like, Kick in and of itself is not just gambling. It is a streaming platform that is funded by a gambling company. Saudi Arabia is engaging in whitewashing of genocide, sports washing of genocide. There is a little bit of a difference between going to an entire fucking country that is actively engaging in genocide and helping them do PR for it. Like, I have issues with going to Saudi Arabia to engage in the tourism there as well, even if it was my own time. But I don't have a fucking problem going to a casino. Come on now. So a minute ago you said all platforms have blood on their hands, but do you agree that there are degrees then? Yes, I do. Of course I agree that there are degrees to it. But I don't think that crypto gambling, while still fairly suicidal addiction, is akin to literally fucking genocide. You have to be an absolute idiot for that, I think. Kick is not funded by doing genocide in Yemen with American weapons, dog. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know why people say Kappa. What would be what would be the motive not to? Okay, what else?
How are you getting attacked for something XQC did? People are delusional because my community is a bunch of fucking dumbasses in a lot of instances who see themselves as very intelligent people, and they want to fucking argue. That's why.
Well,
there are a lot of people in here just only want to fucking fight. Their only goal in here is to get their voice be heard because I will give it to them.
Nobody's upset. Because
like this dumbass keeps saying, look, so you agree there are degrees to it. Yeah, I do. Obviously, I do.
Yesterday, quite literally.
I never made the equivalence between Amazon and Kick. I said that it's not like Amazon is funded through the most ethical means either. Okay? You're the one who also recognizes that there are degrees, varying degrees of like sponsorships, and you fucking turned around and equated it to genocide. Okay? There you go. You're a fucking dumbass who's now thanking people for agreeing with you when most of the people think you're a fucking dumbass. I hate this like debate lord perversion where you come in here, you say something that I agree with and go, but you say it in a contentious manner, and then you turn around and you go like, ha, you agree with me. That means I win. You're just a fucking annoying person. You just won the award of being the most annoying person in a fucking community of like 42,000 socialists. Holy shit.
The reason why I was nervous about it entirely, okay, it's not about the things that the reason why you might think, okay, is that I know for a fact there's a lot of people.
Bro, you just look for a way to make useless talking points for reacting to this, you loser, Lamau. Yeah.
There's no limits. Okay, there's no like.
Absolutely not, Loic. You're right. This is a industry shaking deal. A person that I know personally who's literally stayed at my fucking house in the past just got a contract that's bigger than LeBron James's contract, and he's my peer. We do the same thing. I shouldn't talk about this world-changing event for me, for my world.
The way that I see it, okay, and I think it's a massive I think it's a big display that. Yeah, you'll say, oh yeah, yeah, I get it. Some of these guys were banned and whatnot. I think that there's like a lot to play. I think voluntarily, I was pretty much the first one through the door, okay, and I think that speaks volumes, and I think that means a lot, and I think we might be looking at
being pro-labor means wanting your coworkers and peers to be the most successful and make the most money as workers. Thank you. Someone fucking gets it. Holy shit.
And I'm here for it. That's where I'm at.
I think it's also ironic that the 100K
that's it.
Promoting
like
the largest Twitch streamer on the platform right now is promoting the active competitor.
But at the end of the day, it's actions that matter and it's results that matter.
Like, I mean, that's why they did it, and it was a fucking smart choice, especially when they have unlimited funds.
What else? The next step is 100 mil on a red. And if it hits black at that point, Yo,
Of course, you're supportive of
guys,
XQC's
how about
deal.
we diversify a little bit more?
Guys,
Chat,
stop.
How about some more diversification? How about that? Sounds fair enough. Anyway, oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Drake is my colleague. Yeah. Yeah, Drake. Anyway.
Rip.
LSF Mott's trying not to reopen the sub right now.
Trenches up. You there?
He's gonna be more
Wow,
than your
40
colleague,
months.
brother. There's gonna definitely be some fun collabs and things that the internet needs to see before we get too old.
He's juicing.
Yeah. All right, Trent. Give me your. You know what? Good or bad? Give me your initial thoughts.
No, I think it's good, man. Like all of my shit talk aside, all of my memeing and bullshit, and my schizo ranting aside, I think it's a good thing, man. I think
Train knows you're watching, so he's gonna sneak
yeah,
this. I don't give a
think Twitch
fuck,
needs
dude.
The competition. I think Twitch is kind of they're
Like
fucking up.
if in their happiest moments when they're doing like a massive fucking deal, they still have me in their minds. I don't know what to tell you. I hope he
care
doesn't
of
do
their
it.
creators to not forget where they came from, and I think that's what you're fighting for. I think that's what this is. I think all of us bigger creators were comfy at the top, but everyone else is getting fucked.
How many
So I
viewers
think
will leave
this
for Kick?
is
It
a
didn't work for
statement to
Mixer.
that. This is
Yeah.
to the core.
But Mixer wasn't giving
what it
100
used to
million
be. You understand?
chatter. They were
you're
giving like
fighting
50.
for that, and, sure,
And
you're getting a
Mixer
bag.
was-
Sure, you're doing your thing.
Mixer was giving like 50, which is a lot. But also on top of that, Mixer was literally fucking backed by Microsoft. They don't have unlimited funds in the form of crypto gambling.
Groups of streamers monopolizing.
What? Okay, dude. Stop. Why would you fucking post that, man? You should fucking know better, dude. Week off for you. If I had a fucking spray bottle, I would literally spray you with it, you fucking dumbass. You stupid donkey. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're probably a whole ass adult, 28-month subscriber posting dumb shit like this. The fuck?
At the quote unquote top, things are a little bit different. And
Oh,
contracts
dude,
are
I
kind of
farmed
different.
it.
And what Chin is bringing
I
up,
should perma
I
you.
didn't want to bring it up. Like,
Fucking
because
idiot.
I didn't think it was kind of needed. You brought it up, whatever. I don't care. Things are different at the top, and then
What are you, 12 years old? Are you a 12-year-old
the things
juicer?
that are happening at the bottom are kind of like overshadowed, and you kind of forget about them. Okay, and I think that plays a big role. And before I think it was like 3 years ago, chat. I wasn't secure or safe at that point. I just wasn't. Okay, and then because I had like a contract with them, ended up being good and being good for me, right? Where things were better and more secure or whatever. But that's not the reality that it is at the bottom of the ladder. It's just not.
Okay, well, he got 100 million deal. I don't know what he's talking about with the bottom of the ladder. This reminds me a lot of when Affliction competed with the UFC. They had these gigantic contracts with generous carve-outs and went on a similar binge of talent acquisition.
Yo, and
They ultimately couldn't
everything.
sustain the spending, but Kick is a lot more reliable capital front than Affliction. That's true. Rumble's doing a version of this too, even signing up some gamers and streamers. They have lots of money at the moment, but are spending 100 million plus without even revenue to sustain it long term. Rumble has the problem of having a few guys who get insane views, but no middle class or the upper class people getting 400 to 3,000. Or at least that was the case last I checked. That might be different now. Yes. So the only difference between Mixer and Kick is that Kick does, to a certain degree, have an economy of streamers. And it's not just like, I mean, it's always going to be top heavy because that's just how streaming is. And they're all following the guide of Twitch, right? But Mixer never really had it. Mixer never really had that. Whereas Kick does. Kick does have that. They have unlimited funding ostensibly because of stake. Not going to dick ride when you play the game. Wait, hold on. When you play the game of more, nothing is ever enough. A reminder, Kick is wholly demonetized, and its sole function is to be a tax-deductible advert that cross-pollinates gambling addictions to unregulated company stake in your communities. I mean, that is true. That part is not wrong, but it's $100 million. And I know that like even smaller streamers are getting a lot of big money. So I'm not going to fucking sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and fucking tell you that that's like
There's
money you
generally
should put aside.
a big lack in competition, and I feel like, guys, I'm gonna say something that I haven't said in a long time, okay? And it's pretty insane. I think discoverability has been suffering.
Motherfuckers, I'm not going anywhere. Stop fucking asking me if I'm going somewhere. Please, oh my god.
No competition. It seems like we haven't seen a lot of people blow up and come out of the woodwork and just be able to discover themselves, and people discover them just with basic Twitch discoverability. And I think it is that is kind of sad. You say Kai, yeah, that's true. Kai, and I think you're kind of oblivious if you don't think that is massively impacted by the whole ecosystem of like TikTok.
I do think that they have to do moderation. Like, my opinion on this will change dramatically if they literally fucking not moderate their platform, and it's all transphobia, homophobia, racism, all this shit. Like, dude, it's just so fucking toxic and so stupid. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I almost pulled the plug on my computer. Oh my god, I pulled the plug on my computer really hard, and it didn't.
If they moderate the platform, it's gonna fucking die, lol.
What else?
Yeah, well.
What else did I talk about? Nothing about. Because I want to just get it all out of the way, to be honest.
How do you justify it? How can the stake shareholders look at blowing this much money? First of all, it's not shareholders. It's a bunch of fucking dudes running around with literally very little overhead and like multiple hundreds of billions of dollars in unlimited funds, okay? Like, it's in crypto, but it's still money. You can still fucking convert it. There's no
in a living room couch, and I spoke to Hasan for like an hour about it. And he agreed that like competition is super important. And I think things being possibly bottlenecked by only having one big player that is always dominating it is inherently a problem. And I think being able to do both and splitting time,
I did.
Being able to explore all the options and to
I did talk to him,
innovate and give them feedback on the platform and shit like that is huge, because that was the problem with Mixer initially, is that the feedback was quite little garbage. The experience for chat was shit. It never got better and had no ways of getting better because there's so many people that are in between the consumer or the streamer and the people at the top. Okay.
I mean, he asked me this like a long ass time ago, bro. I didn't know he was getting $100 million.
I send a text that takes about 4 seconds to write down. I open my phone up, I send a text, and they put it in priority, and they just send it.
So it's your fault after all? Wait, what? No, I just...
That's how it is. So people say, oh, dude, this is like this for now. Okay, cool. Fix it. I don't know why the current state of things has to be seen as permanent. That's like really like a loser mindset. Maybe that's a mindset that kind of got us in the first place, right? Anything else? What else? What else? Thanks, Warren.
I think.
By the way, that's my perspective on the matter when fucking Train is like riding my asshole on a fucking regular basis.
Community, you know, whatever.
Because I have principles at the end of the day, and I do think that like having more competition in this space is not necessarily a fucking bad thing. So I don't give a fuck if there's an entire fucking platform out there. So when I actually say they should literally regulate this fucking platform, what are you doing? That is a genuine request. Okay? That's a genuine request. A lot of people love to fucking say that I'm... Shut up, Hasan. Stop making everything about you. Smile. Thanks, man. A lot of people will say like, oh, Hasan is different in his fucking private correspondence. It's not. I've said every single thing publicly as I've said in private as well. Okay? I do not want the streaming space to be led by one fucking massive company. What would happen? The best possible situation would have been if YouTube had like a decent interest, like a legitimate interest in making, in basically making a more viable live streaming platform.
New voice video. Yeah, am I talking fast? I don't give a fuck. If you think that's gonna change, you're bugging. Yeah, I said this a bunch of times already. I'm still gonna stream here. I mean, have you not seen like Hikaru stream or like
What up, Knut?
or like
See you in
Train
Paris,
stream
by the way.
well?
See you in Paris,
probably not.
Knut.
But yeah. My bad, bro. I'm just kidding.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It's all good. You know, it's your day today. I'm not gonna. You know, I'm an older man. You know, it's your day. So
Yeah.
whatever
You're
you
mad.
do,
Kick
hey,
won't
I'll
offer
let
you a deal. Stay mad, you
Okay,
pussy.
also, chat. Also,
My man,
I
I literally
just
told
I
XQC
wanted to
he
do
already just revealed it. If you weren't too busy hornily typing that in the chat, you would have heard him say,
what I'm
"I
saying,
consulted Hasan on this decision
yeah,
a
there's
while
condition in
ago."
there. Somebody says, "Was Gana part of the contract?" It's not. It's not. It was a part of it, or and he talks of it. Because I'm not kidding about this.
It is
Guys-
not. Yes.
Yeah, guys. I mean that.
It's so funny,
This is
dude.
a platform deal. That is it.
No, yeah, chat. It's not. There's not even the discussions of it either. Like I could. I mean, I could literally go and ask and do that, but I'm not.
I think a lot of people are
no,
too
no, it's
stupid.
not.
That's what it
If you
is. Like
wanted
they just
to,
don't
yeah, it'd be a
understand.
separate thing, but this is platform only.
I think that's pretty important that people know that. What else? Well, not buying first. I don't know. What have to buy anything, bro?
Holy shit! Don't worry. Twitch is offering other top streamers a free ice cream
like, the
cone
money
once a month to
aspect,
keep them exclusive
I've
on their
always,
platform.
I've
Yeah.
always
Get the juice.
been able to buy anything that I want.
You are
That
speaking
hasn't
like a
changed in the past,
libertarian.
whatever amount of fucking, bro, that's been the same for like the last 3 years. That never changed. What do you want me to buy?
Are you going to continue watching Hell's Kitchen? Please.
We could probably
need
be
Gordon
more
Ramsay
adventurous with watching
raw.
cool shit.
Oh, that's
It's not
actually a
hardcore,
big.
You idiot. What? Ah, yes.
You think his
this
moderators
could
will
be
monitor
us.
slurs and stuff? So there's no moderation whatsoever.
think-
I mean, I don't.
I
fucking
think
know.
what you've done in a space that's more restricted, right? Like, you know, the time that you've come up was, you know, it was a little during the Wild Wild West, right? But it was more so in the more restricted times, and you still were a star. You dominated, right? So I think, you know, starting up on a new
XQCL.
platform, you can, you know,
I came all the
reach
way
even
in here to
greater
tell you to
heights.
stay mad. You're
Right.
the one who's mad, though. I
I think
promise
you
it's
can do
not
amazing.
me.
And obviously, you and I need to work together. You know, leverage whatever we can, work together, and clean up some of the.
Hey.
You know, and I'll say it.
Say
We need to clean. We got to clean up some of the shit. You know, we do. We have to work together. You know, use our leverage, use our power together, and
If
clean up some of
motherfuckers-
the shit.
If
Because I'm not gonna deny
motherfuckers
there is
didn't
some
want
shit.
like a fucking crypto gambling backed website to come to fruition, they shouldn't have been so awful in the way that they're managing their top streamers and their smaller, just up and coming starting streamers as well. That's number one. Two, they literally paid like Kick pays Amazon. Cry more, please. Oh my God. They pay Amazon. They pay Amazon to exist. So that's just the fucking reality of the situation. You know what I mean? The EU will be a problem for Kick in the future if they continue with this gambling shit. It's aimed at children and that goes against EU regulations. Kick will get taken at EU court eventually if they don't regulate more. Probably. Many sites do that. Oh, dude, Japan raised the age of consent from 13 to 16, and also added new, more like a more solid definition to rape, as well. Why are there so many haters in the chat? There's 38,000 people in here. These people cannot enjoy content on their own, on its own. They have to literally turn around and make it more entertaining for themselves by going to an enemy in their minds, like someone who is like who they hate. That's it. Like there's probably like multiple different points here. Like maybe some people are frustrated by XQC. Maybe they think he's sold out. Maybe some people fucking are like, oh, well, I subbed to you. Like, what the fuck's going to happen to my sub money or whatever? And then instead of getting mad at him because they can't, because they love him, they're like, who's the next best thing? Well, I can get mad at the fucking, I get mad at Hasan. That's always a thing. How is this an L for you? I don't know. Like, motherfuckers be like, you. XQC's Kick trailer dropped. We saw it live when he first revealed it.
Is it rolling? The past 8 years have been life-changing. In that time, I've streamed thousands of hours on Twitch. This is chat, okay? I've done amazing things. Things I thought I could only dream of. Oh my god. Your channel is fucking trash.
Wait. Bro, how'd they make him sound so normal, dude? Is this AI voice or something? It's weird. He's enunciating. He's like pronouncing words. What the fuck?
And I never could have done any of it without you. You've always been there. You've been by my side through thick and thin across every corner of the globe.
They made him they made him fucking write this thing and read it, and then they half speeded it. That's how.
And I want you to hear it from me, Cheeto, because I want you to join me in this next chapter of our journey.
Thank you all for coming. XQC will just be a few more minutes. God, I can't believe he's doing this. I should have listened to Ludwig.
Where are you? About to go live. What? Where? On Kick.
Stock footage because he never goes outside. Theory craft moment. It's an L for Hasan because some part of XQC's audience thinks H controls X's way of thinking somehow on Twitch and thinks that cannot happen on Kick or something. Yeah, I definitely have mind control powers over XQC. That's why we fight all the time very publicly. Anyway. Do you think it will be hard to grow user base if there's no moderation? Turns off users or not? Will they put moderation in? I don't know. This is the 12th largest contract across all sports globally. XQC's 2-year, $100 million Kick contract will be the 12th largest sports contract ever per year. That is fucking bananas, dude. Nice job staging those fights with your hypnosis. Yeah. I think this is intrinsically bad for streamers. It's going to artificially inflate what streamers think they are worth. This is a negative. No streamer generates this type of value on a legitimate site. I do agree with that. Yes. Like, you know who makes this kind of money? You know who makes this kind of money? Like right-wing broadcasters do. They get this kind of contract because they are funded and facilitated by right-wing they get this kind of money from right-wing billionaires for the most part. Anyway, Kick will never get 100 million sub ad rev from him. It can only be because they see dollars to bring Zoomers over to lose their lives on gambling. Competition is good, but I don't think it's normal competition from an honest actor. I don't disagree with that. I do think that this is like a funneling mechanism ultimately for a gamble, maybe, possibly. That's not lost on me. I don't. But see, Wild is the same dude I watched play Rain Winston and I'm so far. I'm not a big fan of Kick, but another platform needs to show up against Twitch to keep competition alive. Otherwise, Twitch is doing nothing. Yeah. Why doesn't George Soros get you stuff? Who do you think pays for the top of the hour ad breaks to be subsidized by those who are... This is funny. At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break, and those who are not able to pay the $5 a month subscription will be able to avoid said ads by subscribing, by getting gifted a sub. That's how they do it. And George Soros is the one who's gifting those subs.
And
here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Isn't bound to one place or one website or one thing. As long as you're willing to do the changes and work on it and try your best, it's endless. The possibilities are endless. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is that matters to me a lot, and it's always mattered, is the core foundation of live content, is that we try our best.
Would you ever consider doing a non-exclusive deal with Kik if they approach you?
And
no, probably not.
And people just need to have patience, realistically, right? Like, it
no,
took
I would
Twitch
not.
10 years to figure their shit out, and even now they don't.
I probably shouldn't be saying this, actually. It's like very stupid of me to consistently fucking say what I'm actually gonna do and what I would not do, because like it literally hurts my opportunity to get like a favorable contract that I can use as leverage. But I'm too fucking stupid and too fucking stubborn, so I keep fucking telling you exactly how I feel.
Which, listen, it took them a long time, a decade, to figure their shit out. And like I said before, let me reiterate, they still haven't figured it out.
There are platforms I would go to.
You know, I think,
I'll just leave you with that.
With people like XQC at the helm, I think we're going to lead it in the direction we need to, and have a place where, you know, it's accepting for all people. So that's kind of the goal. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. Yeah, it's I was doing Dave UK because I like Dave UK a lot. I like Dave UK. Guys, what Dave UK has been watching since the beginning of the stream, pretty much. Okay, what does Contra want? Contra is in chat, and what does he want? Guys, I'm not afraid of feedback. You guys act like because this is happening that like I become a drone or something like that. That's just not how it is. Like. Dude, I'm gonna be live every morning with my coffee. Buy me a house. Okay, this guy is fucking stupid, bro. I can't fucking. Oh man, I can't read this shit. I think there's people in this chat that have like a lot of really good takes, and I know them from chat. What's his username? I'll give me his username. Pay my tuition, bruv. Okay, let's stop. Okay. Anyway, it's about it, chat. Guys, listen. Like I said, I cannot. It doesn't matter how many times I reiterate this all the time. You can say cap. Okay. Every day, it's just gonna be the same intro, Andy. Just go live on Twitch. Intro, Andy. Probably gonna chill. Probably even get into games, drama. I also want to do more like podcast. I'm probably gonna get a room in a nice house and fucking make a podcast room. And get people in, and then just do fun shit. But on top of that, after that, it'll probably just be like swap over, game, React Andy, probably like movie nights. I'm thinking probably movie night every day, probably. See, chat, you guys know the intro for intro, right? I think movie night for outro every night would be absolutely fantastic. So that would be like the outro, which, if you think about it, I had to say it, chat. I had to say it, okay? But React is pretty low. It's pretty low. It's not high energy content. It doesn't take a lot of energy, right? So adding on to my day 2 hours of work when the work is watching a fucking movie is really easy, okay? So if you think about, oh, dude, like we're losing all this.
So he's gonna start on Twitch every day and then tell his audience to follow him to Kik every day. That's why I said it's like non-exclusive is like a pretty solid situation for him, because that way he can like funnel actual direct eyeballs onto it. It's what I did when I was on. I had a big audience on Facebook, and I did it literally because I wanted to build an audience on Twitch, right? So what did I do? I funneled my audience. I would go live on Facebook and simulcast on Twitch, and then shut off the Facebook live stream. You know what I mean? Do you think if big Kik streamers break copyright constantly, the regulators would care? Maybe. But probably not relevant in the next like couple of years. You know what I mean? It does look like this is influencing other streamers. Oh, Asmongal said, hey, Kik streaming. Yeah, of course it's going to. It should. It's understandable. That's the reason why they did it. That's why they did it. Being under the radar is what allowed it to copyright infringe. The more reporting it gets in the New York Times, the more people will start saying, huh, why are they rebroadcasting without the express consent of the NFL? Yeah, there is also that side of it as well. I think people will dig in further into how Kick works. People will, people are going to start asking questions. This will draw ire from regulators. So there's that avenue as well. There's definitely that angle that I'm sure Kick has to have considered. They can't be that fucking stupid, right? Like, I doubt.
Listen, if you have like long time moderators, VIPs, like people that you recognize, that have, been in your community a long time, and, people are grabbing that up to troll, then yeah, you're good. Like, those names will get situated to those people.
Interesting.
You're good. Yeah.
All right. Anything else? What is this saying? This says, if you read anything that I've said, my beef, yeah. It's just
WTF, congrats, sex.
Guys. The minute that I stop looking at feedback and people that are upset and shit is the minute that we stop progressing it. Okay, the whole point is that things are good and things get better across the fucking board. Okay, if people are gonna have the criticism that Twitch doesn't fucking listen, and I stop listening too, that's an instant loss. You guys understand that? That is the moment where not only are we the same level, we're stooping under. That's stupid. That'll never happen, like ever. Yeah, and that's like so important. Guys, I'm trying to give you guys some random speeches of random things. I'm trying to oversell it. I'm just talking to chat right now. So if you wonder what we're doing now, I'm doing fucking nothing right now. I'm just talking to chat about the move to Kick in the best way that I can, so that everybody gets it. And I think that's important because if the day is gonna be like 10 hours, 12 hours every day, right? I think taking it like an hour, whatever amount of time we've been talking, and just talk, I think it's super important. It's fantastic. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Also, people love intro Andy and shit like that, and fucking early stream. That's just that remains on Twitch regardless. So that's just whatever. That's just that's like a no-brainer. I don't even know why people would be upset about that. That's just yeah. Maybe there'll be time where I'll want to like swap over and yeah. What else? Stop.
X is moving to Kick,
all the
non-exclusive deal, yes.
That people have feedback on it, VODs, logs, whatever it is.
You think that Kick will let the creators be critical of it so brazenly and openly, like you can be critical of Twitch and Amazon? Yeah, I'm sure they don't give a fuck, especially when you're XQC.
Honestly, Kai. Yeah, guys, people have been complaining about exclusivity, and people thought I would move to be exclusive. You guys are bugging. How can you call out a platform for something that they do, and then partake in it, and then swap over, and then do it again? That seems like so stupid.
No, they really don't like it and ban people all the time for it? Really?
Animated PFP.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about fucking Kick, okay?
I wonder.
I want it to be all right, though. I want it to be well.
Shit. Who said these numbers? Guys, I don't think I'm not bro. Listen. Guys, I dropped out of high school and I can't read numbers. Okay? Yeah, yes. I can't read chat. Anyway. What else?
That explains a lot.
Absolutely insane. Listen.
This is why you should get a fucking forklift certification.
It's important to me, chat. Okay, chat, guys. I didn't say anything about that. Okay, yet. Ah, shit. Okay, I hope this doesn't spark any drama. Okay, listen. I think something that chat it's not a big deal, but something that chat has felt over the last couple of years, okay, is watching videos, looking at stuff on the internet, right? And being afraid to click and pre-watch and walking on eggshells all the time and look at it's really, really unhealthy for like
Agreed.
creative, just a mindset. Whenever you're thinking about like doing something that is like good or fun, and you're having fun, having that in the back of your head. If I scroll down and I see a portion of something, oh my God, it's over. My life, my career is over. Not having these thoughts is like, listen, chat. I know some people might not, if there's a cap about this, that is not cap. That is been a insane deal for me the past years of like, dude, I've worked really hard for like 7 years. What happens if I scroll down and I see one?
Not too sure about that. No, dude, he's not wrong. Bro, how many times do I do that? Like, obviously, it's entirely dependent on who's saying that. There are clearly content creators who fucking take advantage of that and you know, say a whole bunch of fucking racist bullshit. But yeah, I'm fucking terrified of that shit too. 100%.
Content is, it's going to be massive for you. You know, it's going to be massive for your community. So I think you're, you know, absolutely correct on that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's been like a massive deal, and I think people are pretty understanding at Kick, and it's not that they're not at Twitch, it's that I understand the things going on at Twitch and why things have to be like that sometimes, but it creates an environment where everybody is scared, and when people are scared, they're not doing what they want to do, and people have less fun, and I think that's like a super important thing is to fucking have fun, man. Bro, listen. All on the internet these days, it's just people just fucking molding and people not having fun. It's just all drama and whatever. Dude, I want to have fun again, and I think even though it's a small part of it, it plays a big role. It plays a big one to it, and that's just kind of how it is. What else? Other says, oh shit. Wait, who said 100? Guys, who initially said this rumor? Anyway. I've spoken to nobody about any numbers. I don't know.
The New York motherfucking Times, bro. Come on now.
My agent did? He's watching right now, Ryan. No, he did not.
Hey, it's all free advertising at the end of the day, so just let it happen.
Hold on, let me look at it.
It's not just free advertisement for him. It's free advertisement for Kick, dog.
Yeah, okay. Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, I wonder how chat knows. Well, it's not knows. It's not accurate, but still. Yeah. Chat, I will go ahead and say chat. It's not accurate. It's not. I'm not just saying that, guys. It's not accurate. It's quite literally not.
I can
shit.
say this. I can neither confirm nor deny whether it's accurate.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Let me see. I have to log in. How do I read this, chat? How do I read this?
How does this motherfucker not know how to pass paywalls with ad block?
Press escape on refresh.
Chatters saying zero integrity are
Press
so funny because it's like, it's
on
$100 million, brother. I don't expect any fucking normal
Oh,
human
wow.
being.
This guy, wait.
Isn't some like fucking socialist dude to avoid that kind of deal. And the only reason why I can say that is because I already make a fuck ton of money. Okay, let's be real. If I was making 30 grand,
I'm talking for me.
if I was making fucking 30 grand a year, like you bet your fucking ass, I'd probably take the $100 million deal. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit. Okay, chat. That's about it. I think I think we're ready to move on, chat. Guys, chat, listen, I'd love to talk about a billion things, okay? But listen, I kind of want to play some games and just kind of do a normal day. I told you guys I would do a normal day today, and we're just gonna move on and just do day, and that's what we're doing. Yep.
But XQC's already rich. Yeah, but
yeah, there's a couple games I want to play today, so kind of have to go send it. Okay. Yo, Mods, give me an update on if everything is looking good over there, so we can
How's that champagne
give it a shot and give it a one.
Bro, you're literally fucking brain dead. If you see XQC getting $100 million and say this somehow means I'm a champagne socialist. Bitch, you think platforms wouldn't offer me this kind of shit? Maybe not to that same degree. But you think platforms wouldn't offer me fucking insane amounts of money if I didn't routinely fucking shit on them? Are you